They go my guy Zeke, man. So much people, man, say you one of the greatest horsemen around, man, from Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's where they come from. All of them come from Louisiana.
Yeah.
The best. Some of the best come from Louisiana.
Some of the best come from Louisiana.
Still there.
Still there.
They just don't like to leave Louisiana. Peter Mudd, good hand on a racehorse. 𝐓𝐡𝐞, he's good hand. There's a bunch of them out there. Grooms wise, yeah. I call them different names. I call them Fat Boy and Skinny. They got a skinny one, I call him Little Man. There's a bunch out there.
And right? What made the horsemen from that cloth, man, back in the day so special?
Because them guys get underneath there and sit there and rub on their legs, Take time with it, Back then they used to sit up underneath there and rub on them like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You keep that blood flowing through their legs. That's why a lot of people put uptight on horses, because they don't have nobody like back in the days.
Yeah.
Back in the days, they just sit down underneath there and rub on it, Yeah. They make up their own alcohol rub and mix it with certain things, and it's your secret, though. You don't let out your secret because you're trying to be better than the next man.
Yeah.
Because, I always wanted to try to beat that man at his job. That was the fun in the game.
Yeah.
It ain't no fun no more. They just rapping and slapping, Horses come out ready to run now.
How important is a groom to these barns?
The groom is very important.
Yeah.
Everybody want to hurry up and get done and get away from the barn,
Yeah. And right? What's some of the good horses you've been around in your career?
I've been around good horses now. I've been around 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐑𝐞 from Green Tree Stable, Wood Chopper from Green Tree Stable. I worked it for Green Tree when I was in high school.
For you, right? Who the best jockey you ever seen ride a horse?
Oh, I go back way back to Eddie. Eddie used to be the man, back in my days coming up. Eddie Delahousie, Pat Day, Angelo Trasclair, Phil Rapico. You don't hear those names anymore.
Who goes down as the best trainer of all time?
In my lifetime, I'll be honest with you, is if I go back to some of the guys I come up around, I come around Joe Bolero, I come around Green Tree Stable, Jack Gaber, John Beach, to go back. But now, today I respect Steve Atkinson a lot.
And right, who was a mentor for you in horse racing?
John Beach.
John Beach.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. How you fell in love with horses?
Well, I used to take this guy, Tyrone Shaw.
Yeah.
He's training horses up in he's up in Texas now.
Yeah.
But me and him used to play in the band together, and I used to take him to the track.
Yeah.
Because he was short,
Yeah.
And he the one started me out galloping horses.
Yeah.
Because he said, "Come on, man, I'm gonna start riding." I said, "Well, hell." He wanted me to go to Jefferson Downs, so I went to Jefferson Downs with him, and he took me through the trees and carrying on. He said, "If you can ride these horses through the trees, you can gallop." I said, "Shit, you give me here." I got on the horse and started riding in between the trees, and the next thing you know, he gave me the racing form, and he told me, he said, "Look at this form here, and this is the poles. So when the trainer tell you what pole it is, that's, what he wants you to do."
Yeah.
So back then they used to say, instead of, like they say gallop now, but back in the day they used to say back him up at the 6/8 pole and let him loaf around a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say that today, then people look at you crazy.
Yeah.
But we had fun coming up, though. I had fun coming up. This is my last year for true.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why your last year now?
I done lost my eye.
Yeah.
I had 2 heart attacks.
Wow.
I gotta give it up.
Wow. And you know, I see you getting emotional when you say that, man. Is it emotional you feel you gotta give it up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's all you know, huh?
Ain't nothing like the racetrack.
Yeah.
Being around people.
Yeah.